Hey everyone, welcome to this deep core abs workout. Today's practice is going to be super quick, so all you need is something soft below you. I will be using a 5-pound dumbbell for this workout. This is not necessary, but it does help me to engage my core. So pick your battles. If you want to join me with a weight, then please do so. If you don't have one available, then that's totally okay. You can do this class without it. But if not, and you just want to use something else, you can use a water bottle, a can, whatever you want, and it will work for this class. So don't be intimidated by that. But if you want to join me, grab a weight. I wouldn't suggest doing any more than 5 pounds. So with that, let's get started. Join me by coming down onto your back. We're going to set this weight off to the side just for a moment while we get comfortable. Knees are bent. Heels and feet are grounded firmly into the mat. You're going to grab on to your dumbbell or whatever weight you have, stretching all the way from your chest up. Just hold here. This is going to be your guiding point for this class. So what I want you to do here is, before we even start an exercise, I want to show you how to deeply activate your core here to make sure that we're getting the most out of this short workout. So arms are up, straight, firmly grabbing onto the weight. You're going to imprint your lower spine back down into the mat. You don't want any space left here, okay? I don't want to be able to put my hand underneath. I want to be able to not even get any fingers through. So your spine is completely pressed down into the floor, all the way from your shoulder blades down to your tailbone. And that's where you want your abs to stay, okay? That will help you focus on deeply activating your core here and get the most out of this workout. So with that deep imprint in that lower tailbone, we're going to lift one leg and then the other. Just warming up here so that you can get used to really pressing your lower abs into the mat, really feeling that activation. Just squeeze here. If you want, you can come up onto those shoulder blades a little bit. That really helps me because then I don't flail open my rib cage here. Make sure that they're knitted in towards each other and not pressing up towards the sky. Again, you want your back flat on the mat, the entire spine connected, pressing deeply down. Make sure that you're pulling that lower belly in towards your belly button, really sucking it in here. All right, stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Legs come up into tabletop. I put my neck and shoulders back down onto the mat just because I do get a lot of strain in my neck. So if you want to come back up with me, then hold here. Make sure that you're using your core to pull you up and not your neck like I tend to do. Legs are in tabletop. Drop one leg and then the other. Always allowing yourself to rest your head onto the mat if you feel like this is too intense. Just stay here. Make these really slow and controlled. Try to make sure that your knee is not coming into your chest here, but that it's straight over your hips. If your arms are ever getting a little too tired here, you can always drop the weight as well. So, options. Figure out where you're comfortable, but make sure that you're pushing yourself a little bit since this is a shorter class. We're going to stay here for 8, 7, squeeze those abs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding those legs up. Right hand firmly grabs onto your weights. Left leg straightens as your right arm drops all the way back and over your head. Pulling back towards center and drop. We're just going to be on this side for 10. 9. 8. 7. Really feel how this counterweight really helps engage your core. Stay here for 6. 5. Right hand meets that left knee. 4. 3. 2. And last one. And switch hands. Dropping the opposite leg, opposite arm. Stay here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Keep that spine on the ground. 2. And last one. Come back up to center, keeping your legs in tabletop. Dropping that weight, just placing it over to the side for a moment and coming up onto your elbows. Again, same thing, you want to have a slight tuck in your tailbone here to make sure that you're not pressing up too much, but really squeezing and activating that core. So, legs are in tabletop. Straighten your right leg and drop down. Lift it back up and lower. Really try to work on your range of motion here. Lifting all the way up and down. Left leg is completely stable here. It is not moving. Make sure you are pressing up through your chest and your neck, lifting through your upper body. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Tabletop and lengthen the opposite leg. Dropping and lifting, dropping and lift. You should really start to feel your core activating here. Try to keep that extended leg as straight as you can. If you need a little micro bend because of flexibility, then that's fine. Staying here for 5, 4, bent leg is stable, 3, 2, and 1. Don't drop those legs. Staying in tabletop, straighten both of your legs. Lower and lift. These ones are going to be a little intense, so try to distract yourself. Deeply tap into your breath here. Really firm and grip down into your hands for some support. This is a short workout. We're just gonna push ourselves for a minute. Really activate your core. Stay here for 8. You guys can do this. Stay with me. 7, 6, breathe. 5, you're almost done. 4, 3, 2, I know, and 1, and lower all the way down. Coming back on to your back, just take a breather with me and let those abs reset. All right, sitting all the way up, grabbing that weight and placing it on the mat in front of you. So you're gonna stand it up. If yours will stay, mine's a little wobbly. Leaning back onto your arms. Again, legs come into a tabletop. We're going to use the weight as a little obstacle to guide our legs here. So we're gonna drop all the way down to the right, lift up and over, and drop to the left. Just keeping with this movement. Really try to go up and above the weight here. Don't just kind of hover over it, but really put in some effort. Act like this is a couple feet tall and you need to go all the way up and over. You can either stay here up on your hands or you can come down on to your forearms. You will feel it a little bit more if you come down. So wherever you want to join me is perfect. Keep alternating and lifting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, legs stay in tabletop. Open to your butterfly. Drop those legs and back up. Drop to either side of that weight and back up. You should really start to feel the sides of your abs here activating. Make sure that you are still holding a tiny tuck in your tailbone. Your ribs are pressed back and down, but your chest is reaching up. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping a butterfly with your legs, you're going to extend all the way up, tap the top of that weight, and lift back up. Knees stay turned out. Ribs, abs are glued and pulled back in. Extending all the way up, lower down. Make sure that you're holding that butterfly pose. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, breathe, 4, 3, 2, last one, really squeeze, and lower all the way down. Grabbing that weight and coming down onto your back once more. We're just going to do one final push. Holding onto that weight with both of your hands, lifting all the way up, lengthening those arms, holding the weight over your chest. Come into a glute bridge, pressing those hips towards the sky. You're going to lift your right leg and then your left. Alternating legs here. Make sure that you're keeping your core really stable here. You don't want your body swaying from one side to another. Really squeeze those abs. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7. If you want a little bonus for this end, then straighten your leg, then lift your hands above your head as you lower down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Drop that weight, flip all the way on to your stomach, and we're gonna end out this class with a gentle stretch for your stomach. So laying flat onto the floor, hands come to a cactus on either side, lengthen and press, straightening those arms, lifting up through your torso, feeling your abs separate, holding at the top, and lower back down. Lifting 2 more times, each time getting a little bit higher. Really press up, lengthen, drop your head back. Take a breath here, feel into those abs. If you need to rotate from one side to the other to kind of stretch those side abs, then do so. Lower down 1 more time. Final lift. Press, lengthen, breathe, and lower back down. Adding 1 more stretch just to help you release your lower back. Coming into child's pose. Press your hips back, knees are wide, and lengthen your upper body forward, reaching your hands as far forward as you can, allowing your forehead to drop onto the mat. Just letting any tension in your lower back ease here. Taking a deep breath. And release. All right, slowly walking your hands all the way up. Knees come together. Hands rest on the top of your thighs. Just close down your eyes so that we can rebalance your nervous system here and end this class so that you can go into the rest of your day without taking any tension that you may have built up within your body from this class. So just hands rest on top of your knees, close down your eyes, take in a deep breath, fill your lungs all the way up, and exhale. 1 more deep final grounding breath. Thanking yourself for getting on the mat today. And release. Slowly open up those eyes when you're ready. And I hope that you guys can feel a difference in your mind and body. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Also, for all of my girls who love working out in the comfort of your sweats, I've had this set for over a year now, and I can honestly say that I wear it at least once a week. The quality is amazing and the comfort is on a whole nother level. So follow the link in the description below and receive 15% off for your next purchase.